Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Xavier and Jasmine Live Gaming.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Jasmine.
Oh,
And today we are going to beat, we are going to destroy, we're going to finish, we are going to close The Wolf Among Us. Welcome to the finale. LPD Light Pro Dasher, aka Isaiah, says, Credit, son?
hello, Isaiah. I don't know what credit sons mean.
He said,
Yeah.
and I'm LPD.
All right, Isaiah. What's you trying to say, Jab?
No idea. Stragger the Lupin Rajai says, Sup, guys?
Hello, Stragger. Yeah. So last stream was what, Monday? We found the Crooked Man, confronted him. We basically fought every other bad guy we met throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, found who the murderer was. It was
Mm-hmm.
Georgie. Georgie's dead. His right hand woman's dead. And now we're going after all that's left is the Crooked Man and our rival, Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
You better beat our butt. Isaiah, aka Light Pro Dasher, my bad, says, BRB gotta finish this episode of Assassination Classroom. Apple Fanboy says, time to straighten Crooked Man out.
Just something like, you see how much Big B relies on taxis, and now it's always the same driver.
Hmm.
All right, here we go.
Stragger says he loves that anime. It's funny.
Ooh. All right, that's 3 different people on the stream telling me to watch it, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get back in there.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
All right, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry.
Just use your hypersense of smell, Big B. I don't know what you doing. Justin says, Mob Psycho 100 is my new favorite.
Of course.
Well, I've heard of Psycho. I haven't heard of Mob Psycho 100.
I haven't heard of it either.
But we're gonna talk about anime recommendations. You already know I'm gonna point y'all towards Death Note if you haven't already seen it. Isaiah's seen it.
You know what? I still haven't seen it, but I need to get in there.
We watch it after we finish Full Metal Alchemist.
A word?
So this is where they've been sending these.
We still need to think of a new live action show to watch though, Jeff.
Stragger says this might be a bit too brutal, but crack the Crooked Man's neck back into place.
Oof, alright guys. I don't even think his neck is crooked. I think it's just oh, I guess his face looks all messed up. Oh shoot.
The big bad wolf.
Jumping right in. Alright.
You
Think
used to
y'all
be something.
are a little behind me. Stream playback wise. What's this?
Stragger says in Crooked Man's rhyme, it says he hung himself.
Oh yeah, you're right. Look at this secret meeting right here. I don't like it. Look, it's me smoking.
Whoa, they got it on camera for no reason.
That's crazy. Look, that's 2 of my pictures. Out of the 4 pictures, 2 of them have me smoking a cigarette, and this one is just seconds away from me smoking. Wait, no, I am. You can't see it, but it's in my hand because I gave her one.
Right.
Yeah.
Justin
They
says
used to
Stranger
fear
Things
you.
season 3 announced too.
Yes, I saw the trailer. It's good. It's on my road. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to be holding the red one.
Is something wrong with your
They'd hide
flashlight?
anywhere their
Yeah.
small shivering bodies would fit.
Yeah, left stick's getting old. There's Crooked Man's crooked torture machine. I don't know what it's called.
Ah, yes.
That's a lot of work to bring that back from the homelands.
I know, right? They didn't have mystical powers to do it. He had to, like, order a U-Haul for that.
I see how Bigby not scared of her taunts.
Whoa! Lancer Boy is here. He says,
Somewhere.
why, hello there.
Oh, hello, Lancer Boy. Haven't seen you in a while.
Always good to see you here, Lancer
Oh.
Boy.
It's about time you showed up.
I don't see no
I
mirror,
had to take care of some things
no
first.
reflection,
Little
nothing right there.
errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Yeah!
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Hey, that's all I do. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still weak from my last fight.
If he would just whoop out, he'd be fine. Stragger says, sugar and bodies sounds a lot like 3 of my Fox Mask characters. One turns people's bodies into pastries and Halloween candy.
Does he eat himself? That's what it sounds like it's going, right? Alright, I'm gonna go back over here.
Wolf.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bigby
He's
like-
always tiptoeing around it, you know? There's no one here.
There's no one here, exactly. Meanwhile, Bloody Mary's hopping through every reflective surface she can find. And you're, what, hairy? You just look like a hairy man.
Just an ape man, not a wolf man. Oh, I was not ready.
Uh-oh. Apple Fanboys says, but in other news, we're all seeing Us this weekend, right?
Yeah, I might see it. I don't think Jasmine says she'd not see it.
It looks really good, actually. But,
Where are you?
and by that I mean, like a successful,
Come out and face me.
scary, you know, event. And I don't like to be scared, so therefore, I can't enjoy it.
I know. Poor Jasmine. But look at this nasty thing. Ugh. She doesn't have to make the noise.
I think she does. Oh, Strider says that the masked character he's talking about mostly goes to murder scenes and steals the body, rarely kills because he can't stand looking something in the eyes as he kills them.
Sorry, I was smashing this X button. Been doing that a lot the past this whole episode. Alright, about to go full wolf.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
No, not yet. Alright, soon.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram for updates at Xavier, Jasmine, Live PC. We got 2 new games coming up in the next week, so a lot of announcements, streaming schedules, etc., etc.
Hey, Bigby, use your sense of smell. Oh, they're all real. Never mind. Why is this Bloody Mary so powerful?
That's what she does, she kills people.
Did you see the Stranger Things trailer, Jasmine?
I did not, but I saw that it was released.
Yeah, out there popping.
You know I've been at work like all day.
They had some scenes in the sunlight. I was like, what?
What? What you talking about?
They had colorful scenes out there, not all just dark.
What you talking about colorful? Because they would have scenes like at the high school and stuff, but it was still very washed out anyway.
Yeah, I'm talking about there's actual colors going on.
Wow.
Oh wait, shoot, my boy whooped out. Here we go.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Camilla Lynn is here. Camilla says hello.
Hello, Camilla. Hey, come on, Wolf, do your little huffing and puffing. Came just in time for us to beat the game, Camilla.
As you can see, Bloody Mary had some power she was hiding before.
Wolf's out here not using this huffing and puffing. Still got the push neck.
Camilla says jump right into the action.
Huh. Like they keep coming.
It's almost as if this is not a winning strategy.
Oh, he's about to do it. He's huffing and he's puffing.
Nice. Stragger says, woo, woofy boy. We love us a good woofy boy, don't we?
No more for little glass things.
Yeah, Camilla mentioned her teleportation ability. It has been quite frustrating.
Gonna hurt me with some glass?
Oh, I love it. That was pretty cool.
She shouldn't have gave the Jersey Devil the gun, you know? Amateur move.
Now y'all know what to say. Easy.
Oh yeah. Another boss fight. Easy peasy. Look, my clothes are still intact. Oh. The cook man is disappointed.
Hello, Bigby.
Stragger says that's a certified good boy. And to be honest, I thought he was going to let out a roar with a howl in it.
Right now.
Me too.
This gun
Oh,
holds 6
he had a
shells
super bullet.
specially
Oh?
I won't miss next time.
You ain't gonna shoot me.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's
Yeah.
right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Look at the way
Can
this
we
man
at
is
least
dressed.
agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole
You trying to
town will be
negotiate
calling
with
for
you
your
right now?
execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman.
Oh, he wasn't saying himself,
not a
Jasmine.
killer.
He was already dead.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
I'm not about to negotiate. Well, I don't know.
I don't mean to belabor the point. But just
I don't know,
I
because
would
all,
negotiate with him.
if you
all
change
my
your
bad
mind
choices
and decide to do
were to
something
come up during this little
stupid,
meeting or whatever, and
you
it'll
won't
be
get
like,
your
maybe this guy's a
answers.
good guy,
But
you
you
know?
will have a difficult time explaining
Ooh.
yourself to Miss
Mhm.
White and the rest of this
Stephen Lim is
miserable
here.
town.
Stephen Lim says hiya.
Hello,
You're
Steven.
often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where
I don't
this
know.
case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look
The
like
justice
the hero?
for the
Justice.
murders.
Because those
Oh,
are two
alright.
very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's
Jagger
right.
says, I think he's
2
lying.
people were murdered.
But again, it's a possibility
And you
that
know
he's
who
not.
did it. Georgie.
Sir, the person who did it is already dead. I don't care about
He's
Georgie.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Look at that man's nose.
Shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Alright, let's take him in.
You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Okay, that might be the
My
right thing to
previous
do. I
interactions
think it's the
with her
right
have
thing to
gone
do.
rather
I don't
well.
think it
All
helps
right,
you.
let's go. Hand over the gun.
I don't think it
I think
helps
I'd
you
rather
bring
hold
him to
on to it,
justice, but it
if you
is
don't
probably
mind.
the right thing to do.
What do you say?
I don't even care what they say. I'm still going to kill him.
Hey! I'm sure Miss
All right,
White
so
will
you're
be
just bringing him
pleased.
over there
Such
to
a
disarm
reliable
him.
pup.
Yeah.
I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I don't know what he said, but I'm going to punch him for it. Yeah. Fix that nose.
Xavier.
You're under arrest.
What's wrong with you?
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Hey, Jasmine, he pointed a gun
Your
at me.
punishment will follow.
No, I'm fine with you punching him in the face, but you ain't have to tell him to fix his nose.
Okay, alright. I'll give you that one. I better not see that bad witch at this meeting neither. Or
Ooh, she's gonna testify against you.
the
Aw,
guy
man.
whose arm I ripped off.
I know, but
He's
we have to do
definitely
something.
gonna
Are you
testify
fucking
against
kidding
you. Have we
me?
not
When is
killed
this thing
him?
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Uh-oh, they are there. Why? Then
He's back.
they aren't high enough stations in Fabletown to be deciding anything.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Moment of truth.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad
What?
you made it back in one piece.
She's surprised you didn't kill anyone.
Hey,
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking
I'm
well.
about to say, I'll clip off the other arm now.
for? You killed Lily!
She was my
Maul
sister.
CT is here. Maul says
Where the fuck do
Xavier,
you
I
get
believe
off?
info
You
about
think you
the
have the right to
conflict
just
on
do this to
Battlefront
people?
2.
You're a
Oh,
fucking
what's going
crook.
on, Maul?
You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on
Oh
such
man, the
short
butcher's
notice.
here too?
I know
Ugh.
normally
For
we'd
what?
schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it
You
best
know there's other
if we
people
do this
living
as
in
soon as
Fabletown.
possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
Camilla says, what is the well again?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Hey, what about
Well,
the
is it?
slaves?
Georgie may have
Conspiring
killed
to
them,
murder.
but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a
Conspiring
minute.
to
So
murder.
you're saying
That's still a
Georgie's
crime.
the motherfucker
And
who
y'all
killed
can
my
make your own
sister?
rules.
Well, where is he? Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
he's dead.
Sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I'll go
killed
bring
him.
the
He's
frog man
dead.
down here too.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished.
He's dead.
That doesn't
I
change
killed
anything.
him. Y'all heard
we'll
what I
deal with
said.
it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
was
I
told
Xavier,
don't.
can you
I would
explain
be
the witching
allowed to
well?
speak.
We have...
Let's look it up real quick. All I know is that's where they throw fables down. Witching Way located chamber, building used to dispose of things, never to be seen again.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Alright, yeah.
That was Camilo's question.
Oh, okay. Hello, Ashley.
We have to read the
Maul
rest of the
says,
charges.
so far they have info about what's going on in Clone Wars. Anyway,
I'm well
you can
aware
read
of
it.
my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Oh yeah,
Twice.
forgot about that.
Misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
The rest of the charges are more than enough to deserve execution.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
Stryker's resident demon.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens.
He says, wow,
These
harsh crowd, but I don't blame
if
them. They've been through a
proven,
lot.
are enough to justify death, upon which your
Stephen
body will
Lim
be
says
committed to the
500
witch
years
Where
at
it fucking
Azkaban.
belongs.
So let's get on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a
That's
chance
Harry
to
Potter
defend
reference, Jen.
yourself. And I won't
I thought
rob you
so.
of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No
Not with
more
these bunch of
snap
folks.
judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve
Yeah,
it.
well, this jury's biased, you know.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
I'll push him down there myself.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
That man got no
Georgie
arm.
was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my
Ripped
behalf
it off.
when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Huh?
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves.
Hey, they're going to jail
all free
too.
to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted
she yelling?
that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Yeah, you're right.
And you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position.
I know, get a
You all
job.
act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners. I was there to look out for you.
Please get a job.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You going to jail.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help.
She could have gone to the 13th floor.
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped
you
her,
about
she
that
was able to
tree,
make a
Xavier.
living.
That's crazy. I didn't know I didn't know this
do?
man went all the way back to the homeland just to go get a Jasmine. All right, that's impressive.
We do.
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
You burned it down?
You see?
Hey, you making illegal glamours. That's a change.
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but
Yes,
you
it did.
can't lie to me.
Huh?
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
What?
What's
No.
going on?
We've made some mistakes.
No, that was
I've
a mistake.
made some mistakes.
The glamour was illegal.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply
Maybe
about
y'all
all
should
of
have
you.
regular jury.
Yeah.
And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
We didn't
She's giving
get
me
you
one of
into
those
this
Katara
situation.
moments,
He
Xavier.
did.
The crooked man's
What
been
you say, Jeff?
exploiting you. Exploiting
Snow White
your
is
hope
having
for
a
better
Katara
life.
moment.
Yeah,
He
yeah, I
would
know.
go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're
Yes,
all
we're
still
right.
afraid of him.
Why are we
even
still
now.
even deciding this? Look
But
at him.
you needn't be.
Look at his
His
face.
contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
I'm glad the glad the Busher didn't say anything.
Very good.
Why is he here?
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White.
Come on now,
but it
Telltale.
doesn't
That was the
disguise
worst
fact
clapping
that these
animation I've ever
accusations
seen.
are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given
Hey, this is
Bigby's
Fable Town.
history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
What history?
So, are we done?
You
History
won't be
before
able to talk your way out
the
of this,
compact?
Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right. how
Y'all
we're
people are
doing
dumb.
this.
I don't
Hey, I'm
like
killing this man whether you want like it
course
or
it's
not.
right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
No, I'm trying to say that you're responsible for what Georgie
Yes,
did
you're
because you
responsible.
threatened his life at every turn.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
That's
Since
conspiring to murder.
Bigby works for her.
That's...
Trial for what?
He killed a man.
Hey, he was
Don't
fighting
make him
me.
a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake.
Georgie
Killing
is
someone
dead. If
who's
you want
trying
to
to
put
kill
Bigby
you
on
is
trial, put
hardly
There
Bigby
to
on
retrieve
trial.
Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me. It
Yes.
was them.
What?
And who sent those two
I'm
freaks
the
anyway?
law. You can't retrieve
Bigby
someone
and
from the
I
law.
have already discussed his behavior. that
Xavier,
night.
it's
We're
because you were
handling it
getting
in
shot
order.
at, not because you're the sheriff.
How
No,
about
he
the
said
way
the
he
reason they were
treated
there was
poor
to get
Tweedledee
Crane, but I'm the
when
law.
he
You
was
can't
in
take him
your
from me.
Custody. He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe
Crane watch.
he's right.
Did you
was-
think
Diallo
we'd all just let
suggests
that
show him
go?
the
You can't
pictures
be
and the illegal
serious.
That
spells.
was
That's the
different.
evidence.
You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow
He
had
wasn't
nothing
beaten.
to
I hit
do
him once with a bottle.
We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right. Oh, please.
This
Who said
isn't
that?
the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Bluebeard,
Jasmine, I had
please.
enough of this talking.
What's that
I'm gonna
supposed
end
to
it
mean?
myself.
Everyone just shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us
This
has
is
been
called
there for
divide
you?
and conquer,
Who filled your
boys
lives
and girls?
with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too
I don't have a bed in my
stupid to
apartment.
command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Just don't live in a fancy
Who
apartment.
will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
I am the sheriff.
Who will protect you from the big
He's
bad
doing it. He's
wolf?
doing it right now. He's
Who will
blackmailing
be the-
people.
Bigby, Miss White.
I didn't need you. I had that under control.
I wanted to make sure I had the
She
chance
gonna die
to
'cause
say
of the
something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch
No,
your
we
breath?
ended the spell when the lady died.
I'd like to.
Right.
I need to say something.
We're
speak.
kind of in the middle of something.
Of course.
Right
Go
up.
right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line.
What's
And
going
we
on with her
couldn't say a
eyebrows?
word about it because of these damn
Her
ribbons.
unibrows forming.
But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope
What?
you rot
That's it?
at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Oh.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
I'm winning the crowd. I don't
Georgie
care about the
would have
crowd.
never done
They had
anything
no
without
say in
his
this.
say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good
no.
enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook
These
like
people.
that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
You're going to jail.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Even Liv
Wait,
what?
celebrates in the
I'd
chat.
always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Jeez, just
Well
oh my
done,
goodness. Now you're taking it too far, Big B.
I know.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't
No, I
have
know
to
the-
become murderers.
What are you
I know
talking
Grimm,
about?
whatever the guy's
He's
name is,
guilty.
rubbing his
I know
right
that,
arm
but
where it used
we
to be.
don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him, lock him up forever, somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Hey, that's the Witcher well,
How
baby.
can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't get it.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment.
And
so
they're not
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I'm making the call. What y'all talking about?
Why not?
I handle Fabletown's
Everyone,
security.
calm down.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
I know.
That
It
makes
wasn't-
sense to me.
It wasn't
I
even a
guess it
choice in the
does.
matter.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
Okay,
it's...
so what we gonna do, chat? What we gonna do?
We throwing this band down the witching well.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is
Unless
right.
I eat him. If I get an option to eat him, I'll eat him instead.
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head off.
Wow.
Did you get those options?
Oh wow.
We had rip his head off, throw him down the witching well, or lock him up. I'm going to rip his head off.
No. Personally, I think throwing him down the witching well is too harsh, but this is how fables live, so...
Alright, witching well. No ripping off the head.
No ripping off the head. Camilo says rip his head off, but I don't know about...
Alright, that's two. There's two for rip off his head. Let's get one more. Let me get one more.
Steven says be the wolf.
Jasmine, that's come on, Jasmine. I think you're out. I think you're outnumbered on this one, Jasmine.
Camilla says I want blood. Steven says be the wolf. Oh.
All right, ripping off his head. I'll let him talk for a little
Teach him
longer.
a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Hey! Oh no! He tricked me. I didn't get to do it. Oh man.
No. What's about to happen?
Let's let it play out. Let's let it play out.
Camilla says rip his head off, then replay it. I say, hey, this ain't Life is Strange.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
I will do what needs to be. Now I'm defending myself, you know?
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
His neck.
Hey, stop watching this. Turn around.
What are you?
Oh my god.
Just to make sure. Hey, we don't know the witching well kill people now. No, we do. They do die down there.
Jeez.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
This says Fabletown's afraid of the big bad wolf, not Big B.
This is what you did.
Remember it, alright? Next time, answer my questions when I come with an investigation.
Milo says you can replay it. Can we replay it?
No, it's okay. It's okay. We still got it. I actually like that one better. Right, Jab? It's more dramatic.
It's more dramatic. Camilla says, Xavier, you messed up. Camilla, what you talking about right now?
His head came off, alright?
You said his head, it just slipped off, huh?
Yeah, we got his head off.
Sheriff.
Who just... Oh.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to.
This is a terrible voice actor for my man.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
That's not how I pictured his voice at all.
This fucking line.
There's that kid again. Yeah. Go spit on me? That's what I thought.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Hey, Boy Blue, where's your assistant and stuff?
We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, I guess he hasn't been hired yet, because she just now became deputy mayor.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what Bigby did to get appointed to be sheriff in the first place.
Hey, I was the only one suitable for the job, Jasmine. You know? Who else
He's got
besides
quite
me?
temper.
Oh man. It's because they took my money away. I was gonna give Toad the money, but they took my money away.
Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for
Diallo
fuck's sake. I
says,
don't give a
Fine.
shit.
Guess things didn't go as planned when you ripped his head off.
No,
Thank you.
I think it all went
Guess
according
I've
to
been
plan.
pretty busy
All worked
around
out.
here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Camillo says you should have thrown him in the well.
Just go grab that,
What
would you?
wasn't Camillo on the whole head ripping off the side?
Farm. You don't have to be so
He
dramatic
was.
about it.
Okay, Camillo.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Come on, Colin.
Oh no.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye.
Stream
so
health went yellow.
If you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Camillo says he was kidding.
Sure.
Oh,
I couldn't
sorry, Camillo.
take them all with me.
But
and she said
it all
she
worked
liked
out in the
that
end.
one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're
It's a
little,
weird gift.
they
Why
have
would I
these
insult this
pouches
kid?
that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
We made the right choice ripping off his head.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
I don't think
God,
so.
I hope not.
Do we
I don't think
have
so.
to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll
This
be
has
lot
been a
safer
really
there.
sad story for
Plenty of
TJ.
space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
the
don't
whole
have to
point.
worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Alright, sit down so they can't see you. Look at this pig.
Riding shotgun.
You know, you almost talk to me.
I wish I could come visit you up at the farm.
Yeah, well, too bad everybody up there hates you. Maybe if you do bad enough here, they'll ban you from Fabletown, too. Then we can go on the run together.
Oh.
You can show me around the Carpathians or something.
Oh, that's a good combo.
Maybe.
A buddy cop
You got
adventure.
another one of those? How about a
Big B and
smoke for the
Colin.
road? One
Hey.
last time?
You already know I got
Can't
some
be
for you.
easy getting cigs up at the farm.
I give you the whole pack then. Hey, Flycatcher does the trips to the farm like every week or month or so.
Thanks, Bigby.
Hmm?
Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Classic
I
Colin.
can't make any promises.
Camillo
me
says
neither.
cigar number 10 million.
Every second, every day.
Saying goodbye?
Who?
Oh, that's the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, that one girl, one time.
Hi.
Narissa.
Yeah.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Ruth of Memory Mevin.
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if
Bigby, I know you're trying to help.
You're right, Chad.
This
Her
is just
eyebrows are
something
off
I
the
need
charts.
to do on my own.
I know.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get
Phantom
some
Gaming is here.
leverage.
Phantom Gaming
She
says,
stole
I like
a picture
turtles.
of Crane and
Hello,
Lily together.
Phantom Gaming.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we
turtles
had
are
dirt
okay,
on one
you know,
of the
nothing
crooked
crazy.
man's allies.
Whoa.
If he found out,
I mean, hey, I'm not saying I hate him. I like him.
I had no choice.
Hey, but,
You
you know.
have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Oh.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
I ain't gonna touch you now. I don't know you like that.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it.
The crooked man was
So
like,
what
hey,
if
you
it
weren't
wasn't
even
the
there.
whole
What you
truth?
yelling at me for?
It was true enough.
Hey, I was gonna rip his head off no
I
matter what.
guess,
So.
What's done is done.
I know
murdered
he
a man
ordered
in
their
cold
deaths.
blood in front of
I
my
wasn't gonna
crush.
let him
Are
get
you
away
telling
with
me
it
there
because
was
of a
no good
stupid
reason for that?
technicality. Especially after that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
Yeah, I don't even know your name.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just
Phantom
not
Gaming
enough
says
for
he's been
her or
around
anyone.
the channel for a little while.
just
He would
can't
come
win
to
with
all of
these
our Batman
I know
Arkham
it might
streams.
feel that way, but they
Back in
need
the
you,
summer,
Big
good old
B.
days.
Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened.
Oh, I know that. I don't know what
Would.
Bigby's complaining about.
You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
I didn't like any of the options.
Changed
I
this
should have said
place.
nothing.
For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without
Phantom
you.
Gaming says this is getting emotional.
All right, I wanted to just end on me ripping off that man's head. But now they got me out here.
That was gonna be the end of the stream. You like
not as bad as
committing
everyone
cold-blooded
says you
murder? Yeah. Steven says BRB. Steven, no. Okay,
Steven,
bye, Steven.
we'll see you tomorrow then.
I have to tell you something.
Oh no, there's too much more.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What's happening? I don't.
That's Faith, Jasmine. That's Faith.
I'll see you around.
Is that why you said I feel like we've met before?
Yes. The glamour is good, but it's not that good. You can still smell it. So, based off what she told us.
In the game?
Yes, in the game, Jan. In the game. So, you heard a little bit right there, and you'll see it in the books, that Lily, Faith, and Narissa used glamour to, you know, when they weren't around for their appointments, to, you know, make up for each other's shifts.
Oh,
So, I guess at that point, someone was dressed up as Faith that night, you know, doing from the Faith shifts. And then Georgie, I assume she was, you know, dressed up, that was Narissa dressing up as Faith. So that was probably Narissa's head that we saw on our doorstep.
Whoa, that's wild.
And that's why she's not taking off the ribbon now, I assume, because that's what the glamour is. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not 100% on that. 68% killed Georgie. 89%
very good.
Brought the Crooked Man back alive. I wanted to kill him at the store factory, honestly, but then we were going to miss that whole trial, you know? Only 14% ripped his head off. Come on now. Only 1.5% players couldn't accept the gift.
1.5. The best we've done is what? Absolute
No,
zero, right?
Yeah, but we were on the 85. We're on the 98.5%. Why would you say no to this man? Yeah, I've been a little kid.
I don't know.
Cold-blooded. And 54% of players said that. I hope we've done some good here. I actually would have preferred to say nothing. Now I look back on it. All right, and that is The Wolf Among Us.
I loved it. What did you guys think?
Good.
There's no season 2, right?
No, unfortunately, no. They were talking about it too at the end of it, but you know, at the end of Telltale's life cycle, but no. Beast beat them right down. Oh, this just random stuff.
Great game.
I know, right? Yeah, my favorite Telltale game.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Phantom Gaming says, anyone heard about Google's new console?
Yes, I saw it yesterday. A little bit of their little ad. Some type of streaming console. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's disgusting. I don't think it's possible. Unless they're gonna reinvent the internet. Right.
Well, Google has the capacity to do that. Okay, guys, that's actually not all the time we have for today. We have a few minutes left. You want to talk about it, or you want to just leave it on that simmering feeling?
I guess we can end it right here. It's good. It's a good stop point.
All right. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe. Tomorrow we are playing new game, huh?
Yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, possibly. I'm gonna try to run some tests today to make sure we can even handle it.
Phantom Gaming says, TBH, I'm just waiting for a new Batman Arkham game.
Aren't we all?
Stragger says he loves it. Diallo says, you two have quick minds and good judgment. Oh, no. This was all Diallo. My bad.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, I'll do tests today on Tomb Raider.
Yay! New game tomorrow. Same time, 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time every single day. Turn on your notifications so you know when we go live. It was so much fun having everyone here today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for coming back, Phantom. Good to see you again. Bye, Strager. Bye, Camilla. Bye, Isaiah. Bye, Steven.